Hello, you are welcome. The question here under vector says that if the vector A is equal to 3i minus 5j minus k is equal to and B is equal to 4i plus 2j minus 3k, that we should find A, the cross products. This is the multiplication of A and B. So we call this the cross product of A and B. So A multiplied by B, this is the cross product of A multiplied by B. And then here it says that we should find the absolute value or the modulus of A multiplied by B. Now, for us to do this, we first of all arrange these vectors in matrix form. So to arrange the vectors in matrix form, what we are simply going to do is to open up a matrix like this. Let me rule a line. The letter I, J, K starts the matrix. Sorry, this is I, this is J, and this is K. And then we arrange the values of, that's the coefficient of I, J, and K in the next row. So 3 will be here, negative 5 will be here, and then this is negative 1k, so negative 1 will be here. And then concerning this, 4, that is the B vector now, 4 will be the first one, and then the second one is positive 2, and then the last one is negative 3, that is minus 3. So we have to look for the value of this vector now, as it contains the value of vectors when you are looking for the determinant. So we have to look for the determinant of this vector. So I want to believe you already know how to find the determinant of a 3 by 3 vector. So let me do that here. So in order to do that, I'll take this first letter here, which is I, and then I draw a line. And then by the time you take this letter I, this column here and this row will be ignored. So you ignore this column and you ignore this row, and then you take these values down. So I have negative 5 and negative 1, and then 2 and negative 3. So once you take a particular letter, the values under that row, under that column, and the values along that row, you ignore them, and then you take other values and form a 2 by 2 matrix. So the first one is positive I, then the next one in the formula, you have to take the negative J. So please don't forget, this second one must be negative, and then you open up the vector like that. The matrix, that is the 2 by 2 matrix, is coming in here now. So we have taken J, so we have to ignore this column for J, and then also this row for J. So this row, we ignore it, and then we also ignore this column because we have taken J. And so what will be left with, we take these values. Don't forget, this center one is no more. So we're taking 3, negative 1, 4, and negative 3. So 3, negative 1, 4, and negative 3. And then lastly, we take the letter K. This time it will be positive K. It is only the middle one that is negative. So I also open up like this. And then as we are taking K, this column for K is ignored too. And this row is also ignored. So we are left with this one. That is 3, negative 5, 4, and 2. So 3, negative 5, 4, and 2. So these are the values that we have now. So with that now, we can continue. I want to believe you all know how to take the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. So we have 2 by 2 matrix. We have to take the determinant of this 2 by 2 matrix. So for us to do that, we take I, And then the determinant of this 2 by 2 matrix has to be this multiplied by this. So you take this diagonal and multiply it. So negative 3 multiplied by negative 5 will give us 15, positive 15. And then minus, according to the rule for 2 by 2 determinant, you take minus, and then you now multiply these two values. 2 multiplied by negative 1 will give us negative 2. So we have that now. And then minus j, and then I open up the column as well. So with respect to this j now, negative 3 multiplied by 3, it gives us negative 9. Don't forget, you multiply this diagonal and then minus what you multiply here. So negative 9, then minus 4 multiplied by negative 1 will give us negative 4. And then I say plus k, which is the last one. And then what do I have there? I have 2 multiplied by 3, which is 6, minus 4 multiplied by negative 5, which is minus 20. And so I have them like this. So let's continue from there now. So I have 15 minus minus 2. This becomes 15 plus 2. Negative multiplied by negative become positive. So 15 plus 2 is 17. So I have 17i. And then this is negative 9 plus. This negative becomes positive. So negative 9 plus 4 will give us minus 5. And then minus 5 multiplied by minus j will become plus 5j. So then the last one, 6 minus minus 20, that this becomes minus become plus. So 6 plus 20 is 26, multiplied by k will give us positive 26k. So finally, we have obtained the value of our a multiplied by b. So I say a, therefore, a multiplied by b, that is the cross product of a and b, is equal to 17i plus 5j plus 26k. And that is the answer for a multiplied by b. So now, the second question, that we are through with question A now. Question B says that we should find the absolute value or the modulus of a multiplied by b. So we already have the value of a multiplied by b. So we're going to take the absolute value of that. So let me write b. So a multiplied by b, that's the cross product of a and b, the absolute value, will be equal to the square root of the square of each of these values. So I say 17 square plus 5 square plus 26 square. And so that will be equal to 17 square will give us 289. So I have 289 plus 5 square is 25. And then plus 26 square will give us 676. So by the time we add the three of them together, that will give us the square root of 990. So finally, I can conclude and say, therefore, the absolute value of a multiplied by b is equal to the square root of 990 will give us 31.5 as the final answer. Hope you enjoyed this video on cross product of vectors. Please don't forget to like and share this video so that others can learn from it. And don't forget to join me in my next video. Thank you for watching.